Okay, guys, sorry about that. Still learning Zoom. I did not realize it, but I had accidentally changed 1000 to 100. So let's try that again. We want to select from placer, load, and unknown mine types that are within 1000 feet of Montana streams. We want to set a distance. We want it to be 1000, not 100. Say okay. So we've selected, did I set my, I might have, again, pay attention to what your selection method is, Mary. So select features from those 3 mine types that are within 1000 feet of Montana streams, reading it like a sentence. Say apply. So we've got mines all over the state now. We want to take that and go to select from only the selected items already within Silverbow County are within the source area, and I've got to uncheck this or I'm going to get that error message and say apply. Now we should have 5 mines again. Should have 1 placer, 3 loads, 3 loads, and 1 unknown. So those are the 5 mines that were within the 1000 feet, only instead of using the analysis tools today, we used select by location. Okay, so I'm going to close that out. I'm going to go over and pin my catalog because I talked about using geodatabases, but I still sent you these files in that spaghetti model in the past. So I want to show you a little trick for converting your files. In this case, I'm going to start sending you geodatabases with the associated files for each lesson plan in that geodatabase. So this class, the analysis tools, I did not do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to build that geodatabase and put those shape files in there. So in the analysis tools folder, I'm going to go new, right click, new, file geodatabase. So now I have a new file geodatabase. I'd like to populate it with these multiple files that are associated with that particular lesson. So I want to convert them to a geodatabase, but I want to convert multiple files. So I'm going to put all of those different files in there. I'm going to say, use the multiples. It's picked up the load because that's where I started. Now I'm going to drag the other ones that I want to use in here by holding them, left clicking and holding it down and populating that list with the shape files that I want to turn into feature classes in my new file geodatabase. And where I want to put them, my output geodatabase, is my new file geodatabase. So I'm going to populate that with the new file geodatabase and say okay. And it's not telling me it's processing, but it is. It's going to populate that new geodatabase with those multiple shape files. And then you can store these files all together in one geodatabase for this particular lesson plan. Geodatabases are really nice, like I showed you last class, for that geoprocessing environment. If I want to do any sort of analytics or run any tools, I can tell, there it goes, it put them in there. We'll look at that in a second. I can tell it I want all of my files to go into this geodatabase, and now when I run something from ArcToolbox, instead of specifying the output location every time, it's going to automatically go into that file geodatabase. We didn't run any tools this time, so I didn't set the environmental settings, but we'll do that from now on. So we've set that up to go in there. Now, I still have these shape files because I haven't deleted them, but I'm going to refresh this and look inside that geodatabase. Now we have load, highway, streams, placer, Silverbow, and unknown. All of these shape files have been converted from shape files to feature classes inside the geodatabase. And this geodatabase is one complete package that you can send or store however you want, but it just sort of files your files away together in one single place. Okay, sorry. Thank you for bearing with me while I learn Zoom, and I still don't know how to edit these videos, so you're going to get stuck with some goofiness in this lesson, but I promise I'm getting better. We're down to 2 videos instead of 3, so thanks for bearing with me, guys. All right, call or text if you have any problems.